Hello, so today I'm going to share with you how you can tap into the power of vulnerability to overcome any challenges. Now, what is vulnerability? In my opinion, vulnerability is the ability to open up your heart, and be yourself. It's the opportunity for us to not only experience ourselves, but also express ourselves openly without trying to be something else, without trying to be somebody else. Being vulnerable is the ability to present ourselves to the world without the fear of judgment. And even when we are afraid of judgment, we just present ourselves anyway. We are authentic to who we are. We are not trying to hide and pretend that everything is all right. Yeah, it's good to be strong, and it's good to be positive minded, and it's good to work towards achieving certain goals, and it's good to remain, courageous and hopeful. But it's not authentic to pretend that you're better than anybody else, for instance, that you know it all. Being vulnerable is being open to learning, it's being open to pain, and it's being open to experience. Now, how do we use the power of vulnerability to overcome challenges? Well, the issue here is that in every challenge is a resource, is an opportunity, is a gift, is a wealth for us to tap into. There are no challenges that are presented that come without benefits. You see, challenges have two sides. There is what we call the bad side, but in my opinion, it's the training side. And then there is the wealth underneath the challenge. But there is no way that we can see the wealth, the opportunity in a challenge if we are not vulnerable to ourselves, if we are not fully experiencing ourselves. Now, before I go into how you can really use the power of vulnerability, I will share my life with you. For instance, it's only because I'm vulnerable that I'm recording this video, because I'm really open to sharing my life experiences with you to inspire you. Because in so many ways we connect to others through our pains. Yeah, sometimes we connect through victory, but pain, when you realize and recognize somebody who has gone through a similar pain, it's powerful. So it's because I've learned how to be vulnerable the hard way. I write books, I write blogs, I even do public speaking, and even record videos, opening and sharing my life, knowing that the more open I am, the more authentic I am, the more I'll be able to connect to my audience. And through being vulnerable is how I've been able to to connect to my life purpose. So vulnerability has amazing opportunities for us to be more, to do more, and to have more within ourselves. So let's imagine you have this challenge and you know that you've done everything you could to overcome it, but for some reason you cannot, and you just feel like you have hit the rock bottom. Exactly do you use vulnerability to go through this challenge? Well, remember, if you're vulnerable, you're open. You're not open to yourself, but you're open to experiencing yourself. So with this challenge at hand, you dive deep to who you are. You don't resist the pain, because you always remember that what we resist persists. So you really dive deep and experience the pain and know how this challenge came about. You examine the challenge in all corners, and you analyze and actually feel the pain. And underneath all that darkness, underneath all that pain, underneath all that confusion, but when you pop your head out of it, you wouldn't be a different person, because you will have been able to experience more under that challenge. You would have been able to tap into the opportunity, and it could be an opportunity to get stronger, because there is no way that we ever get strong without being weak. You see, when you're weak, you have to develop the muscles, the mental muscles, to be stronger. That you could tap into the opportunity of creativity. But if you're busy running away from the challenge, from the problem, if you're not yourself, if you're numbing the problem through addictions, then you're not able to see the lesson in the mess. You're not able to read the message in the mess. So it could be an opportunity for you to move, or an opportunity for you to learn how to persevere, an opportunity for you to learn how to overcome some mental challenge so that you can help others do the same. There is so much wealth in every challenge. There is so much opportunities for us to tap into. So I encourage you today that whatever you're going through, become vulnerable, because it's only through vulnerability that you express yourself. And when you express yourself, who you truly are, not weak, no, expressing who you truly are, you will be able to connect to the resources you need to help you. And if you experience who you truly are, or what you're feeling, you'll be able to build bigger and stronger muscles to never ever go through that the way you went through it. Because if you drowned before, if you go back in that water, I don't think you will drown again, because you have experienced drowning. So now you know how to present to, before you go back in the water, you'll be like, you know what? Let me learn how to swim. So I hope this helps. I know it will. And I know something about you. You have an abundant wealth of resources within you. I just encourage you to be vulnerable. In the interim, I'm sending you God's love and light.